Talladega, the 2.66 mile super speedway located in Talladega, Alabama, is the fastest NASCAR super speedway out of the two. Tonight, the Doug Design ARCA Series Extreme Motorsports 99 will open up Season 9 after over a month off. As we all know, Talladega is a crapshoot, and anyone can win. What will the strategy be tonight? Welcome, everyone, back to another season with Extreme Motorsports 99.com, the Doug Design ARCA Series here on MaxSpeedTV. I am, as always, Joshua Medlock on the mic for you all here this evening. And welcome back. Like I said, we have been on a hiatus for about a month and a half, getting everybody, squared away and getting new drivers and everything up in here, and we are finally back. Now we're going to have 6 races, and then we are going to have some, an off week, a race, an off week, a race, off 2 weeks, a race. But after that, when we come back in the new year, we're going to be finishing out here. But right now, we get started with the war here with the ARCA Series. And, of course, no points on the line, or no points to go down, I should say. Well, the nerves are real again here tonight. So no points here, as this is just the start of the season. But I do want to make note, the defending champion of the ARCA Series from last season will be defending that championship here tonight. Brendan L. Book. More on the stats from last season for Brendan later on in the race. But we want to welcome, of course, everybody back in chat here as well. We've got some new people coming in as well, so glad to see that here again. Bustos, GT, Scott, Pierce, Brendan, Willie, glad to see you all back. Logan, Daniel, Pierce M. Boy, it's been a while for sure. Let's go ahead and talk about the track here tonight really quickly. Of course, we can already tell that it is going to be hot and slick out there with 112-degree track temp. Got an air temp of about 80 degrees. We're going to be pulling 85 laps here tonight. 226.1 miles. Now, tires here at Talladega don't really play a huge factor, so to speak, in a super speedway. However, it will still be that fuel. You'll fuel 75% fuel here tonight. Looking probably, I would say, anywhere between the neighborhood of 27 to 35 to 40 laps, somewhere around in there. Didn't get a chance to math all that out here. So, but 75% fuel, it's like 13 gallons or something like that. Pit road speed, however, that's another tricky one, 55 miles per hour. Going to really have to be careful coming down pit road with a team, without a team, in a group, not a group. You want to come down with somebody at least so you can stay in the draft of that driver or drivers. You do not, I repeat, do not want to lose the draft here at Talladega. That could just cost you the race. Pace speed of 65 miles per hour. Not really, don't really want to see that a whole lot here tonight. Hopefully we don't, but it is Talladega. It is the ARCA cars. There could be some bumper hooks going on, as these cars really don't line up to be too friendly. So, but we are going to go ahead and start here real quick with Mr. Doug Blackman himself. Doug, got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, Doug Blackman, the sponsor for the ARCA Series again this season. Thank you again so much for coming on board. I see you are out there on the track. But I wanted to get a word in with you, man, because, we're going to start it all again here tonight.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, not a problem on that.
Okay, so what's your mindset?
Right now, my mindset is to get everything adjusted where I can see everything correctly in my rear view mirrors, because I got a feeling there's going to be probably some good blocking going on, and you got to watch those runs of energy coming up from behind, so you got to make sure you stay with them. Obviously, we looking at practice, I'm not sure what line's going to be the ideal line, but I guess we'll find that out once the race starts and the temperatures balance out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, it looks like you guys are going to get into qualifying here, bud, so I'm going to go ahead and let you to it. Good luck! And we're about to go to war, man.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Uh-huh. Well, that is Mr. Doug Blackman, the sponsor here for the ARCA series. Try to get him up here here at the start for everybody. That way everybody knows who we're talking about. And are we doing open qualifying? Is this open qual? I believe it might be. Well, okay then. That's something new. But we are going to step away here and play the national anthem. Don't go anywhere, folks. Look, well, this is going to be interesting here tonight.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran last, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the U.S. of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV, and well, qualifying should be coming to an end here momentarily. They are only supposed to have 5 minutes of qualifying, and it looks like to me a lot of drivers are still out here under that 5-minute mark. So I'm sure the admins are going to be doing their thing down there. Of course, a big shout out to the admins here tonight. Curtis Farmer, Michael Atkins Jr., and Russell LePage at that. So big shout out to all of them. Now we've got, like I said, a lot of new drivers here, a lot of familiar drivers as well that I am familiar with, but I am seeing a couple here. It looks like Clark Ganekin, I think it's Ganekin. Glad to see Clark out here. It looks like we've got Damian Crump out here as well. Ted Poulin out here. I know Ted from other leagues, so nice to see him out here. Looks like a Robert Kine. Nice to see Dawson Miller back out here. Just to name a few, Raul Nardi. Glad to see him. So we've got a lot of new names here that we, of course, are going to have to get used to. Looks like my buddy Dennis Ansman joining us in chat here tonight. All right. Well, as we get down to the end of qualifying here, still got a lot of drivers out there on the track. Not sure what's going on. Looks like Rick Donathan has joined TeamSpeak here. Nice to see Rick out here in TeamSpeak. Oh, Raul is from Argentina. Okay. All right, it looks like they are starting to wind down the speed here for some. Once everybody does park the cars and they get into the driver's meeting, then we will get down to who is going to be our pole sitter. Right now I'm showing Clark Ganekin. All right, everybody pulling down into the pit stall here. So it is official. Qualifying is over with, and Clark Ganekin looks like is going to have the pole here. In the number 18, everybody into the pit stall here. We're glad to see everybody out there here tonight. Now, we're going to go ahead and throw it out here, folks. I did not make a pick yet. So, I know a lot of these drivers. A lot of them. So, it's very, very difficult to pick somebody. And, that is why I really can't pick anybody here at Talladega. But if I had to pick somebody, just going off of, I think I'm going to go with the middle of the field here. I'm going to go with Robert Kine in the number 4. That is going to be my pick to win this race. If you all have a pick, throw it in chat, and we'll definitely try to read it off. Got 31 watching here currently. Got about 9 likes. I think we can hit 25 likes here for tonight. I really think we can hit about 150 plus viewers here this evening. So please get it out there. Share it on social media. Well, nice to see you out there, Joshua Gillian. First start in ARCA in 4 years, he is saying down there. He's also racing here tonight. I see Mike Poulin out there. He is going to be pulling for the 54 of Ted Poulin. I wouldn't count out Ted either. I really wouldn't. Matthew Robinson, that's a new name. Even MySpace. Yeah, you got that right. Brendan remembers. All right, well, the drivers' meeting here, folks. Well, let's kind of go down through some stats here real quick about our defending champion here real quick. Defending champion Brendan L. Book. Now, last season, man, consistent finishes in the regular season really helped him get into the chase. Now, his only win actually came in the chase, which was round 4 at Phoenix, or ISM, whatever you want to call it. He had 1 pole last season as well, 6 top 5s, and 9 top 10s. And he came out as the champion. Only 1 win, and that was in the chase. He got in the chase without winning a single race. That just shows that consistency really plays a factor in the regular season. Alex Brown, yeah, that is another good pick as well. Jake Bustos. Talking some Philly smack out there, I see. Well, I'm just making sure I have everything over here on my end still yet up. Now we do have access to the penalty chart again this season. So if a caution does happen, we will know who does get the EOL. It looks like we've got a Brighton Hutchings out there rooting, saying go Clark. Now, there's a lot that goes on in these first drivers' meetings, folks. Now, there is a lot to go through. So, we might not get any interviews in here during the drivers' meeting. There's a lot of things that they have to talk about and to go through and to go down rule changes. One of the rule changes I do want to mention, they had a no 3 wide rule last season. Guess what? That has been taken out. So if you want to go 3 wide, go 3 wide. But there are still rules in place for causing an accident. We'll get more into that as the season goes on. Jake Bustos, I have no idea if he is doing the license plates again this season. I don't know. I really don't. Now he might be. We'll try to get him down here again when we can to see. Okay, it looks like they are making some adjustments here in TeamSpeak as well. I don't know if we'll be able to get a chance to talk to Rick Donathan, but he is, of course, more than welcome to come on up to the booth. Oh, Pierce, we're gonna see some 3 wide. I can almost guarantee you that. I don't think we're gonna go this race without 3 wide. Talladega is just known for 3 wide. A lot of 2 wide for sure, but I think we're gonna go 3 wide probably early on here, and then once everything starts to kind of, if people get figured it out, first 5 or 10 laps, that we may go to 2 wide. Heck, we may even go single file. I don't know. I really don't. Oh, your prediction, Scott. Jeremy Rigney, not a bad pick. It's kind of going down through the field here as they are setting all on pit road. Some are in their cars, some ain't. Well, Joshua, where's Mama Gillen out here tonight? She's not in chat yet. Willie, yeah, I bet 4 wide too, for sure. Yeah, we're definitely going to see that 4 wide. We are coming down to almost 1.5 minutes left. Of course, we will get this fired up here tonight, folks, at Talladega. I can't talk to anybody when they're in the driver's meeting, Brendan. Same rule as last year. Or last season. Okay, so it looks like they are going to be getting down here to the wire. Bring him up here real quick. He has popped into staging. Mr. Rick Donathan, the owner of XM99. Rick, how you doing, bud?
Man, I tell you what, if I was doing any better, I'd be double trouble here tonight. Always busy as a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. Joshua Medlock, how are you up in the booth here tonight as we make our debut for the first race of the season here with the ARCA Series?
Well, Rick, I'm doing fantastic, man. It's been 1.5 months, and, man, I'm ready to get it started on Speed Week. Talladega all week long.
Absolutely. I tell you what, expecting a good race out here tonight. And, Joshua, you send me text messages. I try to send you something back, but trying to get this season up and going. That is extremely a busy time of the season for me, especially. Want to do a couple shout outs here. Hi to Shrek out there. And I'll tell you what, something very, very special. Mila Bryant has got a birthday here tonight. We want to give her a big, big happy birthday out there to her. And I'll tell you what, we got a lot of guys here in our chat. Definitely thank these folks for coming in, tuning in, and watching you, Joshua, putting a show on all week long here for ExtremeMotorsports99.com. Well, let me ask you, did you get any vacation time in, Joshua?
Oh, yeah, I did. I got to rest my voice up. I've even blown it out a few times, but we're good.
Fantastic. Well, I tell you what, we got a good crowd so far here tonight, and I tell you, man, looking at Clark, I believe it's going to be Jennikin. I believe that's a new name here, Joshua,
Yes.
up on the pole. Have we got him around here in the TeamSpeak anywhere? We need to pull him in here and see if he's good on the mic.
I have not seen him. That's the thing. There he is. I found him.
Let's get him on up here.
Well, there he is.
Fantastic. Clark Jennikin, have you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Rick Donathan, Joshua Medlock up in the booth here tonight. You got a crowd right now that's watching you. You're sitting on the pole with a 49.757. Tell you what, that's a really good time out there. How you feeling about tonight's race?
I'm feeling pretty good. It's first race in a new league. I'm still new to the league scene in general. Haven't run a lot of races with real competitive guys, but I got a good group behind me. Everybody at East Coast Motorsports, Darren specifically, they're all helping me. And I'm just looking forward to tonight, working together and trying to come out on top.
Well, I tell you what, good to see you out there tonight. But Joshua, tell you what, he's got a fantastic number on his car out there. And I don't even know what I'm going to do if I decide to race ARCA again. You took my number there, Clark.
They took 27 from me. What do you want me to do?
I tell you what, you're making a heck of a debut, putting the 18 car out there on the front row. But I tell you, you're going to have a little competition out there. Ryan Swan is a tough competitor out there. So, Clark, a lot of eyeballs will be watching you here tonight. Welcome to ExtremeMotorsports99.com. And I tell you what, we wish you the best of luck out there tonight. Joshua, anything you want to say?
I just want to say congratulations on the first pole of the season, but man, I got that off your back.
Yes, sir. Thanks,
That's right.
guys.
Clark,
good luck.
anybody out there you want to thank?
Just my buddies at East Coast Motorsports.
Well, I'm sure you want to thank the GTR guys out there, right?
Absolutely. They're going to hook me up with a nice rig. I'm running almost a Timmy Hill setup out here, unfortunately, so I'm looking forward to that getting here soon.
That's right, GTR simulators, folks. Don't forget, go check those guys out. Got fantastic sim racing equipment there, rigs to get set up. Hey, Clark, you got to make sure you pitch these guys, especially when you get in that TV time.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Well, good luck out there tonight, Clark. And Joshua, I'll let you put him back in there.
All right.
Thank you.
All righty. Well, yeah, that is our pole sitter, Rick. We're starting to roll off. Let's go down through the grid here, bud. Clark, I call him Ganeekman, but that's just me. He will grab the pole. Ron Swan on the outside in second. Lane Doyle third. Damian Crump fourth. Carter Coop fifth. Jim Thorndike sixth. Doug Blackman seventh. Jeremy Rigney eighth. Nola Neiman ninth. Brendan O'Book, the defending champion, will round out the top 10. Rick, you want me to keep going or you want to do something?
Ted Pullian there in the 11th spot. Dwayne Dunn coming in right there at 12th. And 13th, Ron Shute. Pierce Moffitt, 14th. Joshua Strauss. If I'm saying some of these names correct, that's the top 15 right there, Joshua.
All right, Cal Knapp 16th. Matthew Robinson 17th. Blair Daddy Patterson in 18th. Alexander Brown 19th. Robert Kine 20th as they make their way through the backstretch here tonight. We're going to go ahead and just file through the grid here for everybody to take a look at, because we're going to pull those belts tight one more time, and we are going to get racing for the first race of the season here tonight for the Doug Decide ARCA Series, ExtremeMotorsports99.com.
Hey, well, it's going to be an interesting race here tonight. Lane Doyle, Damian Crump up there, very tough competitors, along with Coop, Thorndike, Blackman. I tell you, man, it's going to be very interesting to see what takes place here. We've got, we got 85 laps to do on the board. We haven't even begun yet, but I tell you, we're not far from it. It's going to be interesting to see how the guys work together here tonight. Bump drafting is going to be tricky. Of course, they've got to be careful out there in the corners with these types of cars, or they'll get looped around pretty quick.
Yeah, for sure. Bumper hook can play a big factor here, as that pace truck is going to make that dive to the safety of pit road. Of course, the start-finish line here at Talladega, not until the exit of pit road. So these drivers definitely going to have to come through the tri-oval here. We are going to take the green flag, though this time. Only one pace lap here this evening. We're just waiting on that green flag here. Clark is going to jump it. The green flag is out. Guess what? Boogity, folks, we're racing here tonight at Talladega.
Clark getting a good jump out there, and I tell you, Swan looks like he likes that outside and the high side there. Might be waiting to try to show up for one of his teammates to come up there and join him. Maybe those guys can get drafting together and so forth, but it looks like the 32 of Doyle is going to tie into the back door there of Clark.
Yep, already going to go, kind of bumper to bumper here. We're seeing a lot of other drivers too, Rick. When they hit that back stretch, they either go high or low. Most of them go low onto the apron to kind of pull back because they know, anything can happen.
Absolutely. 39 car field out here tonight. So, some of these guys that are definitely new to the league here may be new to almost full fields out here running. So it'll definitely be interesting to see what takes place out here tonight. I understand we had a fantastic race with our street stock that comes in on Sunday nights now. These are for new drivers to iRacing, learning the basics of racing. And I understand we had some good racing out there last night with the street stock division here on Sunday nights with ExtremeMotorsports99.com.
Yeah, and that, I believe the street stock division is, of course, the ARCA, sponsored by Doug Blackman and Doug Design. The street stock division being sponsored this year by Drive for Diabetes Awareness, from what I understand, Rick.
Absolutely. Brent Cool, the founder of Drive for Diabetes, Don't Guess, Check. I tell you, man, he's doing a fantastic job out there, and we'll definitely get to talk to Lacey, his daughter, Lacey Cool. She's actually involved in NASCAR, I believe, as one of the young competitors out there that's racing and so forth. So we'll definitely have her on the broadcast before too long as well, to get her to come in and tell everybody a little bit about what we've got going on Sunday nights as well. But I tell you what, Joshua, laps are up on the board here tonight. You guys are looking real good. Hopefully we're going to get off to a very patient start here tonight. Hopefully let things fly out and so forth. But want to say big shout out to all the folks joining us here tonight and tuning in here with ExtremeMotorsports99.com on MaxSpeedTV. Joining Joshua Medlock up here. And tell you, I'm going to see if we can't do a big shout out here with Logan Dweller, Brandon Kennedy, Jake Bustos in the house, Scott Hibbs, GT Hawkins Racing. GT's out there watching some of his teammates, seeing how those guys do. Rodriguez, Gaston, Mike Poulin. Let's see, I tell you, man, the list just keeps going on. And I tell you, we want to thank these guys for tuning in with us each week and supporting these guys. Bryton Hutchins, Zach Willard, Lee Rigney, Brian Hutchison. Yes, I tell you, it's nice to see some of those folks out there, Joshua.
Oh yeah, for sure. A lot of those guys I know from last season. A lot of new faces, not only on the track but out in chat as well. And Rick, we're up to 41 concurrently right now. I think we hit 45 just a second ago. So we got still people filing in here tonight, and I've been watching the race here too. We've been talking, and they made some changes. They're really keeping in the draft of one another. They're not really pushing the bump drafting issue right now.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
a
just
good
hoping
thing.
to see these guys just take their time out there tonight, and understand that, man, after tonight, you've got 14 more weeks of racing before we can crown a champion. And I tell you, tonight it all starts here tonight with the points. Every lap counts, every point counts. It's going to matter when we get to the end of the season here. So if those guys could just keep those things in mind, I tell you what, man, fantastic. Everything's looking fantastic out there tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Already early on here, Ryan Swan has led 2 laps up front. Clark has led 2 laps. It looks like Ryan just led another lap there as they are coming around. It looks like the 21 machine of Sean Corcoran going to go a lap down here tonight. The first driver a lap down. Side by side, Rick, who do you have picked here tonight?
Man, I tell you what, it's hard. It's really, really hard to choose. We have got some really good racers out there. Blair Patterson, I know he's been practicing quite a bit. Doug Blackman, he has gotten to where he has gotten very competitive. But man, I tell you, it's too early to tell. Carter Coop looking good out there. I tell you, I think I'm going to have to say, I'm going to pull this one out just out of my hat, and I tell you, I am thinking, I think Jeff Glockner. You're going to see Jeff Glockner up there. He's going to get his first win here tonight.
Jeff Glockner, that is not a bad pick at all. Jeff Glockner is really a conservative racer. Just unfortunately, he's usually caught up in something that's not his mess.
Yes, and I tell you, if anybody out there has done any form of league racing, iRacing, and got out here and tried to compete for points, I tell you, it's something that a lot of these racers will run into, and they'll run into a system there for a little while that doesn't matter where you're at on the track, no matter what you do, you're always on the short end of the stick. And I tell you, man, if you can get by that, keep pushing, don't give up. Eventually you get to a point where you get that behind you, and once you get it behind you, I think it's just part of racing. I don't know. It's just part of racing, and I think the old saying is you've got to lose a few before you can start winning.
Oh yeah, for sure. You gotta get that. You gotta get the struggle, and then of course once you find that momentum or that victory, it's going to put you right there. Jeff last season just had some bad luck, and I think this is a good turnaround point right now for him, as we have a potential here up front to go 3 wide, and bumping action going on between the 9 and the 63, I believe that was the 9 and the 52. Carter Coop.
Getting them just a little bit bunched up there, but I tell you, I think they're going to work through it. Everything is going to be fine. It's just got a little bit of a hiccup there, it seemed like.
Bit of a hiccup.
A little bit of a hiccup, but I think everything, like I say, is going to be fine. Guys still looking good out there. Tell you what, Joshua, talking about the new guy, Clark, did you say Ginnikin?
Ganekin is what I've called him. Yeah, that's.
Well,
yeah.
I'm sure I'll probably chop that name all up or so forth. But I tell you,
I probably did too.
He's looking good out there on his first night, leading these guys out here. Yeah. And I tell you, these guys are very, very competitive. And I tell you, man, just going out here in the ARCA series and being able to go out there and sit up on the pole and lead a few laps with some of these veteran extreme drivers, I tell you, that says a lot right there, as it is.
Yeah, Clark Ganekin up here up front. Another guy that I've been watching, Damian Crump, another new guy out here to the ARCA series, and I believe new to Extreme Motorsports. We've got a couple of veterans here, up front, up here with them. Lane Doyle, Ryan Swan, and Mr. Carter Coop, as you just mentioned. That's just the top 5, of course. We got a lot of them behind them as well they're coming. But nobody's really rushing it. Even these front leaders here, 1 through 5, they're not really pushing the issue. They're not making it too extreme, as I like to call it, yet. I think that's going to happen more as we get closer to lap 85.
Absolutely. And I tell you what, Again, I want to say this. We got 48 people that's tuned in right now with 18 likes. Hey, I'd like to see 48 likes. Get those in. Guys, make sure you reach over, hit that like button there. That shows the support there for Joshua Medlock, and it lets him know he's doing a fantastic job up in the booth. Joshua, I've already hit a like there. But I tell you,
Thank you, buddy.
I'm going to let you have the booth here. I got a lot more things to do on the back end of things, and wanted to come up, tune in with you, say, hey, here we are, start of the season.
Here we are, and we are underway here tonight. And Rick, thank you, buddy, for popping up here, man. I'm going to let you get to your things. We're just going to go up here and watch the race. And a lot of side-by-side right now, so, you know, but I think it's going to get a little bit more wild here as the laps continue to wind down.
Fantastic, buddy.
All righty, folks. Well, that was Rick Donathan here, the owner of Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. And coming up here, joining us in the booth for the first 12 laps here tonight, of course, double file still yet here as we are going to be coming to lap 13 here momentarily. Like I said, I don't know exactly when the fuel window is here tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and pull up that pre-race analytics here again for everybody that is just tuning in. Jennikin. All right. Thank you for the correction there, Brighton. I really appreciate it. 75% fuel, so I say somewhere between 28 and 40, somewhere around in there. We'll know when they start coming down pit road, right? Here we're going to see Beyond Blair Daddy Patterson there in the 91 on the outside. On the inside, Mr. Doug Blackman himself. Dawson Miller. Back out here, currently running an 8th. Started 22nd. And he is already running up toward the front here. Let me turn the volume up a little bit so everybody can hear the cars. We've got the defending champion, Brendan L. Book, right here as well in that number 2. Tyler Rawl, Ted Pullen here pretty much together. The 54 of Ted, Tyler Rawl in the 62 right behind him. The 81 of Jeremy Rigney to the inside. Of course, a lot of side-by-side. This is just that front pack. We go back here toward a second group. We've got a couple of cars here coming up. Pierce Maffitt and Dwayne Dunn here working together. Then we've got Kyle Knapp, Alexander Brown, Jeremy Knapp here working together here. And then right back here we got Jim Thorndike, Ron Schutte, Ryan Branchaw, and Joshua Gillian. So four more drivers back here. Sebastian Taylor is leading another group here with Edward Morris Sr., Randy Cruder, Rick Christensen, my pick, Robert Kine, Fernando Gamboa, Justin Lemke, Kevin Franks, and Sean Corcoran is a lap down, but he is up here in this front pack of cars here as we are still double file. That is the line here tonight. 15 laps into the race. I just seen a speed there of Lane Doyle at 201 miles an hour. Wow. Might be glitching out on me. A Schutte update? Well, there's still double file. Let me see if I can give you a Schutte update here. He's back here running with this group of Jim Thorndike, right here, and Ryan Branchaw. He's running back here with these drivers. That's back here right around the 27th position. Mr. Brandon Freeze. I see you. Yep. All right. Well, Clark Jennikin Still out front here. Lane Doyle pushed himself up to second here tonight in the 32. The 44 of Damian Crump, Carter Cook, Blair Daddy Patterson. Pretty still, these drivers all right here together, neck and neck, bumper to bumper. They are keeping distance, though. This is good. This is good early. They're keeping that front bumper I would say, about a half a fender away. That way they do not make a mistake of getting into somebody or, do a little bit of bump drafting and turning them. And this is a huge pack up here. And if somebody gets loose, well, it could be ugly not only for them, but for everybody behind them. Chad Frederick out there. Mr. Where did he come from? Yep. Shane Wolf. Back here in 13th after starting 24th. Well, now he's 12th as it updates. Still single file or double file. Lap 18. Coming to 19. We're going to see some 3 wide going to go on here. This is normal for Talladega. Look at that run. The number 2 of Brendan L. Book is getting on that high side. With no help, he's grabbing that side draft. Sandra, there she is. There's Mama Gillian. The number 2 at least needs one more car out there, and he's going to get it. Oh, nope. He's not going to get it. I believe that is the 56 of Dawson Miller. Now they're going to go back side by side here. The number 2 of Brendan L. Book going to put it right behind Blair Daddy Patterson in the 91. Back to double file. Joshua is back here right now in 29, doing Joshua things. I know how he races. Oh, we got somebody blinking. Who is that? The 56 of Dawson Miller. Back to 3 wide. Brendan gonna try it again. Just can't seem to get that run on that outside line. He gets a good run, and then he can't get no more. We're going to go 3 wide again with Dog. Get loose. They're getting loose. Dawson Miller. Doug got a little bit loose there. Dawson, oh man. Now they are going to be coming up on, I believe that is going to be the 72 here of Ron Hardy. Ron, going to stay high, very high. This lead pack gets around him on the inside. Good communication. Jeremy Clifton here. Let me see here. If he can give me his number, I can find him faster. See, Jeremy Rigney. Am I missing somebody here? Or are you just playing with me? Because I do not see a Clifton, Allen. Oh, getting a little squirrely up front here with Ryan Swan, Carter Coop. They are back to double file. Three wide again. With the 83 this time of James Shane Wolf. 24 going around Jeff Glockner. Caution is out here for the first time tonight. And we was just talking about Jeff Glockner earlier. Me and Rick was. And what happened to Jeff? Looks like Jeff Glockner on that middle line here. Somebody getting a little squirrely up ahead of him, and then right here, contact with the one that's going to send the 24 straight down onto the apron. Oh, man. 41 barely dodging it. Locking the brakes up, though, is going to be the 72. Just not enough. The 72 got a T-bone the number 24. So the first caution of the evening. We'll, of course, get the official word from the admins here. Whoops. Wrong button. That's what I wanted. There we go. All right. Down pit road we go. Yeah, I think he is. Because I don't see Clifton. All right, well, they got me already sweating up here, folks. And we're only on lap 26. We've still got a long way to go. Looks like Dawson Miller, Matthew Robinson came down pit road, but missed their pit stall. So that's going to put Damian Trump up. The first one off of pit road here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get Mr. Damian Crump up here. There he is. Damian Crump. Joshua Medlock in the broadcast booth. Buddy, got a copy.
I got you guys. How you guys doing up there?
We're doing all right. Well, I'm just a guy. I'm up here by myself. I mean, unless you count me, myself, and I. You know. But, hey, man, you're the first one off of pit road. A lot of side-by-side action here early on. A lot of patience, though, early. It looks like you guys are giving some room out there. Man, you are brand new to this league. What is your mindset with that on your mind and starting the season off at Talladega? Well, what's it like?
Nothing but nerve-wracking. Honestly, I am surprised that we did side by side for so long without bumping into anybody. But it just shows that all these drivers out here are like really good at what they do, and it's going to be a fun season.
Well, we still got a ways to go here. And of course, strategy, staying in the draft. Do you have any teammates out there?
I wish, but nope. It's just me, myself, and I.
Well, all right, buddy. Well, you got to you got to be hooked up with somebody. And since you're independent, well, you know how that goes. So good luck out there, bud. And hey, you never know what's going to happen, man. Good luck.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, well, that is going to put Damian Crump up front here. Let's take a look at the penalty chart here and see what happened here. The lap 24 at fault will be the one. Contact with a 24, the one will receive an EOL. One got into the back of the 24 midline in the pack, coming straight from the admins. Well, the Jeremys we have in here, Jeremy Rigney, Jeremy Knapp, and I think that's it. All right, coming into 3 and 4 here at Talladega. Takes a little bit to get around the track. But Damian Crump is going to be in control once all 4 tires of the pace truck, in this case, is off of the racing surface. And below that yellow line, of course, they're going to wait for him to come down pit road here and hit that cone. Now Damian can go at any point in time. He does not have to wait on the green flag here. It looks like he is going to hold him back. Now he's going to jump it. Good start back to green here tonight. Looks like Clark came out third. He is running back here in third with the 52 of Carter Coop. Carter Coop getting a good run on that outside line. Here we go already, back side by side. Carter making a move now on the 44 of Damian Crump. Carter looking to lead his first lap. Who is it going to be this time by? Can Damian edge out Carter through the tri-oval? Come to lap 29. Yes, he will. Damian going to lead another lap, his third. '56 watching here tonight. Nice. Thank you all. Continue to look here. Of course, we still see the side-by-side going up in this front pack here. Get back here with a 99. That's going to be Jarrett Lipster. Started 33rd. He is up to 13th. He's got the 81 of Jeremy Rigney behind him. Here's the 54 of Ted Poulin. Well, here in about 13 laps, man, we're already going to be at that halfway mark. As these drivers continuously to show patience here early. Eric Talent started 30th. He's up to 11th. Patrick Moore, 26th to 12th. Oh, we got a caution. Where did that happen at? Oh, no, Ron Schutte, Jeff Glockner, and Edward Morris involved. Uh-oh. Well, I got to fix that replay there. Well, all right. Well, another caution here. We're going to go back here to Ron Schutte and see what happened. Oh, right there. That's where it looked like it started with the 43 and the 1. Oh, right there it was. Bumper hook. Yep, that's going to send the 43 through the grass and then right back up on the track. Then he blinks out there, and of course he stops it on the track. But what happened to Edward Morris and Jeff Glockner? Well, we're going to go back and take a look at that here, too. We have time. Okay, so right here, we're going to see the 1 and the 43 make contact. Now, right there, it looks like the 24 made a little bit of contact with a 1. And then right here, some contact made between the 24 and the 14, and it was just on from there. They couldn't get off of one another. And both of them hard into the outside wall. Both machines, heavy, heavy damage. All right. Well, it looks like a group coming down pit road here. It looks like our leaders are going to stay out here tonight. Let's see here if we can get another interview in here, shall we? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I've got to. It's the Daddy, Blair Daddy Patterson. Got a copy.
What are y'all doing?
Call it a race, man. What you doing?
Driving one.
How's it going for you down there, bud?
Going awesome, man. Started 18th up to, I think, 6th, and this old Little Bear Cookie Company Toyota is just rolling.
Oh, man, it is rolling indeed. A couple of cautions here. It's Talladega, man. It's a lot of side-by-side, really, and not a whole lot of 3 wide here, as Talladega usually brings out, but we are still early. So, really, what's it going to take out here? 75% fuel. Don't really have to worry much about tires, but I think y'all are running, if I'm not mistaken, a tire limit this season, correct?
That is correct. We have a tire limit, so we have a total of 4 sets. So the set that we started on, and then we got 3 laying in the pits. So not to give a competitive advantage to anybody that might be out there in YouTube land watching, but I ran 25 laps and my tires were down to 95% on one corner. You get to guess which corner, though.
All the corners.
All the corners. Not much wear. Not much wear at all.
Not much wear at all. Not much wear at all. So yeah, tires not a big key here. It's the fuel and really staying with the pack. I mean, so don't give out your strategy, but what is it really going to take for the first race to get things started?
Basically, you hit the nail on the head, staying with the pack. Right now, I've been running behind these JBR cars, Carter Coop and Ryan Swan up here on this top side, and we're just all three of us are working together really well. Brendan Book's been in and out of it a little bit. So we're all working really well together. So just kind of log some laps. We got 50 some laps to go. So just log laps and then be there at the end, keep it clean.
Oh yeah, for sure. Do you have any teammates out there this season?
I am team mateless this season, but I am sponsoring the 43 of Ron Schutte. So BlairRaces.com is on his car. But he's still racing for 4X. I am independent.
You are independent. Well, I'm
guys a one-man wolf pack.
One-man wolf pack. Well, you guys are getting double file here, ready to go back green flag of racing. Getting near that halfway mark here, bud. So good luck out there, Blair.
Thank you, sir. That's at Splat, though.
Uh-huh. All right. We're getting back down there. We're going to back up front here. Well, let's take a look here at the penalty chart here tonight. Looks like at fault, looks like we had 2 go on simultaneously here. So the number 1 is going to be at fault. And then the number 24 is going to be at fault. The 1 at fault for getting into the 43. And then the 24 at fault. Contact with the 14. Yeah, the 24 will receive an EOL. I think I'm reading that right. Okay. All right, pace truck off and away again. Coming to lap 35. 56 watching out there. Man, you guys are killing it out there in chat. And it's going to be Damian Crop, Carter Coop here. Damian in control once more. Coming to lap 35. And he is going to be on the loud pedal. Here we go. Back underway here tonight for the Doug Design ARCA Series. Extreme Motorsports and 99.com Series opener here at Talladega for round 1, presented by MaxSpeedTV. If you are just tuning in here tonight, myself, Joshua Medlock, on the microphone for you all. Rick Donovan joined us up here for the first 12 laps tonight. And we've got Carter Coop now taking over the lead. Can he hold it? Not going to be able to hold it on the outside line. Damian Crump back up front as the 9 of Ryan Swan going to squeeze it between Clark and Doug Blackman here on the inside. That is going to leave the 52 of Carter Coop. Well, he was out there by himself. Now here comes the 91 of Blair Daddy Patterson. Dan the 83 of James Shane Wolf on the outside. Oh, somebody's on the apron here. That's going to be Ryan Swan in the 9. What's going on with Ryan? It looks like he is falling back. Might not like what he is seeing out there. Okay, so it looks like something else coming down on the pipeline here. We'll wait for everything to get figured out here before I read that off. Of course, the information that I'm reading off, everybody, comes directly from the admins. I get it directly from them. And this is information for you all. Okay, so it looks like on lap 35, at fault the 59, contact with a 98. 59, EOL 59 into the wall and back onto the track into the 98. Well, there was no caution for that. As we see Carter Coop still trying to lead his first lap here. Of course, the all-important lap is the last lap, so... All right. Oh, Carter edged him up. He leads that lap. Folks, as we get ever so closer to the halfway mark here, I think it's about time, folks. Let's do it here tonight. Let's crank it up on MaxSpeedTV. Alrighty, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the crank it up cam there. I'm going to be making some changes to the track, the state, and all the camera angles on that because of the updates that iRacing has had. I do apologize for doing that in the middle of crank it up, but I did want to get the best of views for everybody out there. So, but we are back. We are still racing. We are still green flag. But right now, it is a battle between Lane Doyle and Damian Crump. Carter Coop still up here in the mix. Here comes Clark as well. And Mr. Doug Blackman himself. That's the top five. Blair Daddy Patterson, Tyler Raw, James Shane Wolf, Eric Talent, Jeremy Rigney rounding out that top 10 after the crank it up cam here this evening. Oh boy, well, if it hasn't got extreme yet, it will. These drivers still gonna have to make, I believe, at least one more pit stop, if not a splash and go. The top, I want to say the top 12. Been out here now at about 21 laps. Anywhere between 14 and 21 is the difference of the tires here as we are on lap 46 here tonight. A big shout out to, of course, everybody out there tuning in here. 55 of people watching, 30 likes. Can we hit 50 likes here tonight? I would love to hit I'd love to hit 55. I'd love to hit 60. I'd love to hit 100, but I'm not going to push it right now. We are sitting at about 30 likes here with 56 watching. I think we can hit that 50 like mark here this evening. Thank you all again, as always, for tuning in each and every week. Yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new to MaxSpeedTV. We broadcast here 7 days a week, pretty much. There is something always going on here, whether it be one race or 4 races in one night. There's something going on for you to watch. Could not do this without, of course, the fans out there, the chat. Is that Wetzel I see out there in chat? Oh, man, Brad Wetzel, glad to see you out there, buddy. 31, man, appreciate it much, but you have no idea. Leighton Doyle, though, is going to lead his 4th lap here this evening, still side by side. But like I said, folks, we couldn't do this without the fans. We couldn't do this without the fans, the league, and, of course, all the sponsors here and partnerships that happen over a period of time. Without all of you, we couldn't do this without iRacing either. So a big shout out to them for allowing iRacing to be public. We appreciate every single one of you. And tonight, well, Doug Design, Mr. Doug Blackman himself, and the team. I'm just sitting here watching the race like everybody else. Double file here, so, yeah, there's a lot going on, so to speak. They're just not really, they're still not pushing the issue. $35 likes here. Yeah, I'm watching it. I can see it. Well, folks, we're going to be coming up to lap number 50 here. So here is my question. 35 laps. 36 laps when they cross the line. Gonna have to finish this lap before we get to 35. So 36 laps left into the race. Do you split it now come down and hope it stays green to make it to the end? Or do you run it, then come down and make everybody who didn't pit? Huge question. $58 watching here this evening. Lap 51. Go ahead and take a look at the caution count number here tonight so far. 2 cautions for 4 laps. 35 to go. 34 this time by 13 lead changes here. I think that number might go up just a hair more here tonight. Watching Lane Doyle, Carter Coop here up front. Let's get that off there and get the driver bar back up here. Let's check on some of our Argentina buddies out there. Fernando Gamboa started 39th, and he is running at 18th. Boy, he has really improved at the start of last season, and of course now we get into this season. I suspect we're going to see Fernando Gamboa up more toward the front as the season progresses. And definitely going to have to watch out for that number 23 machine here as the season goes on. Of course, we're going to have to watch our defending champion as well, Brendan L. Book. He is looking to go back-to-back championships. He did not win a race in the regular season last season. His only win came in the chase. He just had consistent finishes to get him in to that top 12 in the point standings to, get him up there. So gonna have to watch Brendan Elbook as they're gonna go 3 wide up front for the lead here. The Daddy Patterson on the outside. Here we go. Three wide, 2 rows deep. They get around the 24. Oh boy, that was scary. Mr. Shad Curtin out there, just the man that I've been wanting to see here tonight. Congratulations, buddy. You know what I'm talking about, to you, and I believe it's now your fiance. We are still 3 wide, which is a normal for Talladega. Lots. And 3 wide yet for the lead again. The Daddy still looking to lead a lap. Oh, getting squirrely out there on the outside, though. .351, W Boss Man out there rooting on the number 5 of Eric Talent, currently running back here in that 14th position, as they are going to be going, of course, he's still yet 3 wide up toward the front, 3 wide now, as we see the 34 doing some screaming moves here. It's going to be Matthew Robinson on that outside line, coming up on the 83 of James Shane Wolf. 3 cars now on the outside line. Lap 56. Oh, man, coming down to 30 laps to go. Three wide, 3 rows deep. Oh, buddy, that was close. I thought for a second the number 10 of Patrick Moore was going to take it 4 wide there. I think they want to let me lose my voice here tonight. I really do. Well, Blair did lead that lap on the outside line. But it's that most important lap, the checkered flag lap. As we still go 3 wide, 3 rows deep. Are we going to see 3 wide, 4 rows deep? Yes, we are. 4 wide. Oh, as the 1 scrapes the wall, that is going to be Josiah Strauss. Now, he is 1 lap down now. Pearson Maffitt, he is on pit road. He will be the next driver to go a lap down, and he does. It looks like, I think they're going to try to go back double foul. Oh, nope, not if that number 91 has anything to do with it. He's going to stay on that outside line. Oh, the 56 getting awfully squirrely here. Dawson Miller. Well, Dawson has been in a mess all night long. I think he's been a part of some 3 wide action already, and Dawson Miller blinking out, can't stay on him. So let's go ahead and get up here to Justin Lemke. Oh, Dawson Miller having some major problems as they go around wrecking, and we are wrecking here. It's a big one here tonight, folks. Big, huge wreck. Fernando Gamboa involved in the 23. Caution is out. Well, we're going to go back here and take a look at what happened. I think Fernando just got caught up in it. Don't think it started with him. But we will stay here on Fernando Gamboa. It looks like the blinking issues up there. Ooh, might have started, or no, it started up there with the 81. Or is that the 91? No, that's the 81. The 81 of Jeremy Rigney. All right, well, let's get a close view here real quick. The 81 of the 52. The 52 of Carter Coop. Believe that's who that is. Yes. Oh, what had happened? I'm looking at it here. Looks like the 81. Oh, the 52 right there. That's where it started. 52 into the back end of the 81 of Jeremy Rigney. We're going to go ahead and go back up wide here. And we're going to go ahead and get on the 52 here real quick of Carter Coop. As we see more drivers get involved here. We see the 25 getting involved. That is going to be Mr. Doug Blackman up the track into the 5. The 5 somehow managing to keep it off the wall here. I mean, just hard lit, but good save by the 5. The 23, oh no, Nolan Neiman, and the 15 going to get a P7. And then, of course, on from there, the 52, the 1, going to get another lick here. The 62 and the 1, my bad. Going to get another lick here. Oh, man. Well, we're going to, of course, take a look here at the penalty chart here tonight. And it is not up yet, so we will wait on that. Oh, what a wreck. It looks like we did have everybody except the top 4 come down pit road here. So, who do we talk to? Well, let's see here. I want to go with somebody. Go with somebody a little different. Let's go ahead and bring him up here. Gotta find him, of course. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get him up here. We are going to go ahead and go back. Green flag here this coming up time. Brighton, no, I cannot. I do apologize. I cannot go back that far, especially with them getting ready to go back green. I can't do that. All right, coming to lap 62 here. Gillen, let's see here. Gillen. Gillen right now is running 11th. For everybody that's wanting to know out there rooting on Gillen. Storm Chaser Roadie YT. What's up? Coming to lap 62 here. Winding down the laps already. Hey, Strut, gonna dive off to the safety of pit road. Coming to lap 62. We will get to the penalty here in just a second. Alexander Brown in control. On the loud pedal green flag, back out once more. Here we go, folks. All right, well, Brendan L. Book, our defending champion, is right there. Now, the 12 of Kyle Knapp. Right there as well. We're going to go 3 wide already here. Now, that 3 wide rule that we was talking about earlier, they can go 3 wide before the start-finish line if they want to. That is thrown out the window. And, oh, man, look at that run. James Shane Wolf taking over the lead. Who is going to lead this lap? James or Brendan? Brendan! Steam out! Oh! Oh, and Brendan's going to drop it down now in front of the 83 of James Shane Wolf. Oh, man. It is getting extreme now, folks. Oh, somebody blinking back there again. Let's get a wider view here, shall we? Get a wider view. Oh, no! Joshua Gillian now. In the 40, having a moment. Up there running in the front. What happened to him? He has fallen back to 12th. They're going to go 3 wide back here with Mr. Gilliam, Blair Daddy Patterson of the 18 of Clark. Janickman. Oh, man. Brendan L. Book up front. Coming to lap 65 here. One more lap before we hit 20 to go. Brendan L. Book, the defending champion, looking to pick that up with a win here at Talladega. Almost called it Daytona. We're live, folks. We're live, so no harm, no foul. 60 watching, 34 likes. Can we hit 50 likes? 55 likes? No, I've never done any dirt racing, ever. Well, I've helped, but I've never done any by myself. I will put it to you that way. Paul Hogan, squirrely back here. Patrick Moore, the 56 of Dawson Miller. We look on that high side, though. Look at 15 of Nolan Neiman making a run, or trying to make a run there, getting a side draft. Boy, he is wanting to get himself back up here into the top 5 where he was, and he is definitely making a run for it here tonight. 20 to go here this evening. Jacob Lee out there. What's up, buddy? We're getting wild, we're getting squirrely, we're getting extreme, and we're 3 wide still yet with Nolan Neiman, a 35. Let's watch that 35 here. It's going to be Justin Lemke. He looks like he was peeking. I'm not outside of the 83 of James Shainwolf. Oh, Nolan now losing some steam. Now, I got to keep an eye on this front pack. I think if anything is going to happen, it's going to happen right here. The way these drivers are racing, it's going to happen here. All the way from first to, I would put it to you at about, let me keep going here. Back about 17th, 18th, 19th, top 20 maybe. That's where it's going to happen. They are just so close together still yet. They have not broke away from one another. I mean, the strategies here tonight, I think they fell at certain points to where they know they can make it. Now, they have been out here now some 12 laps, some 9 laps. I think everybody can make it from here, though. Do some dirt races on stream. I'm not much into dirt. Well, I say that because I've never really actually done it, so to speak. I have helped Rudy on occasions, but I've not really sat down and really done any type of dirt. Oh, Dawson Miller. Oh, Dawson, he just keeps blinking out there. I do hope he can hang on to it. All right, so real quick, as we see the 15 there, Nolan Neiman drop it down behind the 56. Lap 58, at fault will be the 52. 81 with the contact with the 81. The 52 will receive, or has received, that EOL. That was the last caution. as we are going to be hitting here this time by 16 to go. Dirt racing, oh man, I'll get back to that here in just a minute. We're going to be watching Clark Janikman here on that outside line. He has got help too. Let me see if I can catch who is with him. It's going to be the 32 of Lane Doyle and the 99 of Jarrett Lipster on that outside line. 3 wide as they are coming up toward the front. To go. Oh, buddy, 4 wide. Oh, no, they're getting into the 24. Oh, Jarrett Lipster into the 24. No caution. Whoa. You see the 18 drop it now. Down in front of the defending champion. Still 3 wide, though, back behind them. At about row number 4. 35 of Justin Lemke. The number 12, Kyle Knapp. Well, they were 3 wide here. Oh, they're getting awfully dicey up front. 14 to go as the 99 going to shoot to the outside. Jarrett Lipster. He's going to keep it 3 wide. 83, 99, contact. 99 goes around. Come on here at Talladega. It's huge. Oh, man, huge wreck here. The big one, 14 to go. Talladega here tonight. We're going to go ahead and get up here on Mr. Jarrett Lipster because this is where it initiated. And, yeah, anybody who was talking about the big one, well, this is it. Oh, right there it was. It looks like the 83. Contact with a 99. That's going to send the 99 hard up into the wall. And it looks like right there, the 35 just trying to dodge it as he sees the 99 start to come back down. Doesn't know exactly where he's going to go. The 91 of Blair Daddy Patterson right there with him. That's going to send Blair right into the 10. Blair going to get a piece of it. Hard into the wall. Nolan Neiman, the 81, the 35. Oh, man, folks, a lot of drivers here. And the 15 of Nolan Neiman hit that wall hard as a rock. Thanks for the safer barrier there. We're going to go ahead and go cockpit here. Even though, you know, boy, the 99, he was going sideways there for a moment. But let's go cockpit here with a Nolan Neiman. Just take a look how hard of a hit Nolan took. Oh, man, that was a hard lick here. Now we're going to go ahead and go back on Jarrett Lipster here. If we can, and kind of go, we'll go cockpit here with Jarrett to take a look at the ride he took as well. I mean, he was on his side here. We'll go back all the way here with that contact with the 83 cockpit here with a Jarrett Lipster. And right there, oh, he tries it. Oh, no. And out and away he goes. But several other drivers got involved in that as well. We are going to go ahead and go back up live here, folks. And get back up on to the track. Oh. My shirt is officially soaked here tonight. Oh, man. And that took out a lot of drivers. Now, we do have time here for one more interview. Everybody knows that I do not interview anybody under 10 to go. So, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get him down here real quick. Let me see here. Got to find him. I don't know where he's at. Should be in prime. There he is. Rick Christensen. Got a copy.
Got you, Josh.
Well, we're going to be coming down to the final laps here, man. That was a big, huge wreck there, taking out a lot of drivers here and a lot of very fast drivers. But really it comes down to your race, man. Your racing, man, as we come down to this opening race here for this season, man. Talk about how it's been like down there at Talladega.
Well, we just been trying to ride and back as a team, and my teammates have kind of gotten in a couple accidents. I'm clean, so it's ready to go racing now. So 10 to go. We're going to give it all we got and hope everyone can finish her out clean.
Well, you know, Talladega is a crapshoot. Anybody can win it. You know that very well. So with us coming under the 10 to go, well, 11 right now, but this time by 10 to go, is it go time? Whatever happens, just happens?
Yeah, I think you're gonna. I'll probably ride just for a few more laps, and then it's pretty easy if you can get a really good run and pass. So it's all about maybe setting back a little bit and getting run on the guy in front of you, and hope you got room to get by him. I'm on the inside now, so I don't know what's going to go on down here. So
well, you got that preferred line. Yeah, that inside line is preferred, but it really hasn't been preferred tonight. So we really don't know what line is preferred.
Yeah, I guess the problem is you can't move. I mean, if there's someone on the outside,
yeah.
I'm stuck here. So yeah,
well,
who knows? I just hope it stays green. I had a really rough season last year, and I'd like to finish this race off without being wrecked out. So.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I think everybody out there feels the same way, Rick. Well, good luck out there. Coming to 10 to go. On the restart here, you're going to restart 10th, buddy. Good luck.
Yep, thank you.
All right. Well, we get back up front here. Man, that took out a lot of drivers. Oh, my Lord. But we've still got 11 laps to go here as the pace truck dives off to the safety of pit road here tonight. We'll get to the penalty chart here in just a minute. But it's going to be on that number 2, I believe, or is it going to be on the 18? I think it might be on the 2 to go. Well, whoever goes, I guess we'll figure it out. Okay, so it is going to be on the 2. Brendan, oh, the caution has been extended here tonight. So we are not going to be doing any more interviews as the pace truck will come back out, lead them around one more time, where we will go ahead and take a look here at the penalty chart here this evening. Okay, lap 72. There's been 2 of them here. The number 83, looks like they're going to be ruling that a net coating incident, racing incident here tonight with the 83 and the 99. And on the same lap, the 35 net coating racing incident, avoiding the 83 and the 99 wreck. That is going to be a racing incident as well. So we've got 69 watching. We've got 47 likes. We are only 3 away from the goal of 50. That is what I'm shooting for, is a goal of 50 likes. And I think all of you out there can crush that here this evening. Thank you all again for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. All right, well, just waiting here for that pace truck. As it dives off to the safety of pit road. It's going to be Brendan L. Book, Clark Jenikin. Clark going to be on the loud pedal. And we are underway here. 9 to go for the Doug Design ARCA Series. Round 1 of the new season. Oh, boy. Now, the 83 of James Shanewolf, boy. Look at that jump he got on the inside. We are going to see the 2 of Brendan L. Book drop it right behind him with the 67 of Alexander Brown. They're going to go single file. They will not stay single file here, folks. We got a caution. Oh, Blair Daddy Patterson and the 4 of Robert Kine involved. Well, let's go back and take a look. So get up here on Blair Patterson. What happened? We'll see the 4 right coming up on him. Oh, it looks like 25 going to go high. 4 trying to figure out a way. The 56 trying to not. Oh, contact there between the 56 and the number 4. That's going to send the 4 right up into the 91, and it was just on from there. Hard left into that safer barrier. All right. Well, that's what I seen. McKay Haney, 251. I appreciate it. Garrett Heath out there, man. Glad to see you. My buddy Davey Hendricks. 52 likes. You all crushed it. We're up to 70 viewers. Now, I did shoot for 50, and we got it. Can we hit 60 likes here tonight? Blair Daddy Patterson looking like a Gen 6 modified out there in this ARCA car. So it's an ARCA modified for that number 91. Man, Blair just not having the race here he wanted. Oh. Oh, yeah, great racing out here. Of course, we are under pace lap here. Now, I don't remember what they're doing for green-white checkers here. Yeah. Let's finish this tonight under green. Yeah, for sure. Oh, okay. So I was just informed here. All right, they only get one attempt at a green-white checkered. If it comes down to it. Go ahead and pop that up there for everybody to, just so everybody knows. Keep it between the ditches. That's a good one. My mom said I'm adopted. What? All right, well, as they are going to be coming around turn number 2, let's go and take a look at that penalty chart here. Kind of take a look at what they have going on here. It looks like lap 76, between the 56 and the 4, the 56 into the 4 under the yellow. Okay. That's kind of new. All right then. Davey is not running this season. Nope, Davey is not. Well, as we come this time by, we're going to get them green once more. 5 to go, and the green flag drops. Pace truck is off and away here tonight. Coming to 5 to go. And it's going to be Clark on the loud pedal. We are 5 to go here tonight. Lane Doyle not backing off. He is going to make the pass there on the 2 of Brendan L. Book. Brendan is going to drop it right behind him. As back behind him, they're going to go squashy squirvy here with the 83 of James Shane Wolf, Alexander Brown, Kyle Knapp. Everybody trying to figure out who they can work with here, as we are going to see a pass here on the outside. Brendan L. Bug trying to get around that number 18 of Clark. It looks like these two at it once more again tonight. The rookie. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, no, Dawson Miller. Well, I think this is going to set up a GWC. We'll get confirmation on that. But let's see what happened to the 56 of Dawson Miller here. Dawson Miller right there behind the 20. Oh, right there. Oh, man, did that. I believe that might have been a little bit of a bumper hook there from that 56 into the 20. Oh, well, the admins will get a closer look at this for sure. But that's going to, of course, send that 20 down into that stripe and then contact 41-56. That's going to send the 56 around. The 20 of Jeremy Knapp. All right, well, we go back up front. And we hate to see it, but we've got to say it as well. Cautions. They can breed cautions, and we are seeing that right now. Keith Haney out there. Still Keith? '73 watching, 53 likes. Thank you all again. Okay, so right here. All right, lap 81. That fault will be the 56. Contact with the 20. The 56. Black flag. All righty, I think this is going to be a GWC. Hang on a minute. Just waiting on confirmation. That's all I'm waiting on. So we're going to get, see, we're 3 to go now. We'll get 2 to go. Yeah, I believe it is going to be a GWC attempt. Well, pace truck lights are on. So, yes, this is going to be the one and only GWC attempt. Can we end it under green, or is it going to end under caution? If we see that 3 go to 2 and back to 3, then yeah, it will be. Keith, we may potentially see 5 wide, 6 wide. Here, coming up, you know, just throwing that out there. So 3, pace car lights are off, and it is still 3. So, all right, this will trigger the green, white, checkered attempt here, and it does. So 1 attempt at this green, white, checkered here to finish this race off, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. We've got the rookie to the league, Clark Janikin out there in the 18, our pole sitter. He's led 29 laps here tonight. On the outside of him, the defending champion, the number 2, started in the top 10. Currently in second, Brendan L. Book. Light Doyle, James Shane Wolf, and Alexander Brown rounds out the top 5. Then we go to Eric Talent, Kyle Knapp, Damian Crump, Rick Christensen, and Matthew Robinson rounding out the top 10. However, you cannot count out Ted Poulin, Carter Coop, Ryan Swan, Ron Schutte, Patrick Moore, Ryan Branshaw, Justin Lemke, Josiah Strauss, Tyler Rawl, Blair Daddy Patterson as your top 20, Blair being the last driver on the lead lap. Oh, folks, I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. Pace truck off and away for the final time here. Clark, Janikin, up front, rookie, in control. Green white checkered attempt, the only attempt. Oh, when we're spinning tires already back into the back. Green flag, we're rocking and rolling. Green white checkered attempt, 1 of 1 here tonight. Lane Doyle yet again, not making any chances. He's going to take us a second. The 83, James Shane off. Brendan Elbuck now onto the outside, on the back stretch. The 83, James. Can we make it to the white flag, folks? Out of turn number 4. Getting awfully squirrely back here with the 54 of Ted Poulin and company. Through the tri-oval. White flag in the air. We will end this under a checkered flag, under the green-white checkered. Clark still out front, though. Where'd I knew that wasn't going to take long. 3 wide out of 4. Can the 83 of James Shane Wolf hold off this pack? The 18 of Clark to the inside. Up and banging, backing, rolling. The 18 got it here this evening. Oh, let's get an instant replay of this finish. And as we come back to the replay, whoa, you're going to see that 4 wide. Beautiful 4 wide here. Then out of turn number 4, we're bumping and we're banging, we're racing. What? Oh man, they both just driving for real estate up front. You can see it. The 18, the 83, we're wrecking. Man, it's a big one behind them. The 18 are going to take the win. The 67 of Alexander Brown, and somehow Ted Poulin, he is going to squeak by with the top 3 here tonight. Wow. Like I said, you can't forget about Ted. Finish, what a race here tonight, folks. Well, let's see here if I can get some burnouts here by the number 18 of Clark, the rookie, taking the win here for ExtremeMotorsports99.com. We, of course, are going to step away here, folks, play a commercial break, get these top 3 up here, and talk about the race here tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are back live here on MaxSpeedTV. We have, of course, caught up with our top 3 here tonight, and I believe we have got Mr. Ted Poulin up here tonight. Now, Ted, before we get to the green-white checkered fiasco there, we need to talk about Talladega first, because opening up the series and the season, I believe you're new to the league. Um, you know, this was one of those races that really starts everything. So talk about Talladega before we talk about the green checker.
Oh yeah, it's a interesting race to start off a season because you never know like where it's going to come from, what it's going to do to the points later on. It's a wild card. We saw a big wreck there towards the end, and then I got ran over, a couple times trying to avoid them, but thank God we were able to go ahead and get it fixed and just follow the draft, stay in the draft, and just hope for the best.
Well, you got to do what you got to do at a track like this. If you don't have that rear end damage, which it looks like you didn't, that helps push that car down for that arrow. A little bit of front damage and not too bad. It looks like for the most part, that number 54 Crush Machine, pretty clean.
Yeah, not too bad. We had a couple little incidents, and we got it fixed. It was, I think, total we got 3 different incidents or 2 different incidents, and it was like a total of a minute of repair. So nothing crazy, and we were able to keep it pretty clean all night, and just a solid effort tonight. It was awesome. I'm glad we walked away with a P3 here. It's gonna be hell running the points.
Oh yeah, for sure. You got to get locked in though, with the top 12 in the point standings. You don't, just because you win one doesn't mean you're in. You
Yeah.
kind of know that. So, well, coming down to it, we had that caution, set up the green white checkered. Now it gets wild under a green white checkered, and with only one attempt, did you expect what happened out there coming to the checkered flag?
Oh yeah, I saw it coming the whole way. I mean, you could just tell everybody was amped up and ready to go. That caution and then after caution, just getting it ready. And once I saw we were going to take the white flag, I knew we were going to be crashing at the end. So then I told my spotter, I'm just going to not lift. I'm just going to keep going and see where we get in this.
Well, you had to do what you had to do, man. But congratulations, the top 3 to start things off. So some momentum going into next week. That's going to help. Of course, the next week being Atlanta.
Oh,
and with the tire limit here for this season, how do you feel about that?
I love it. I think that's my type of racing. Just saving tires and being patient, waiting, till you get the green light. When it's 50 to go, 40 to go, whatever you determine before the race. Get the green light and go.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, Ted. Well, we're not going to keep you any longer, bud. Congratulations on third here tonight. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate third here tonight for the Doug Design ARCA series, bud?
Thanks to, Doug for go ahead and sponsoring this series and all the guys over in Extreme. Thanks for letting me come on board. It's my first season with these guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. And just everybody that comes on and watches, man. It's a lot of fun, and thank you for broadcasting.
Well, Mr. Mike was out there in chat rooting you on.
Oh, I bet he was.
Yeah, he was. Ted, are you racing in the trucks by chance tomorrow, or are you just in the Xfinity?
Yep. No, I'm not in the trucks here in this league.
Oh, okay. So you're not. You're just in the. In the ARCA for.
I'm gonna start out in ARCA, yeah, and then we'll see where it goes.
All right, bud. We'll
right.
see you next week for sure, man. Go celebrate.
All right, thanks, man.
All right. Well, that will bring us to our second place finisher here tonight, Alexander Brown, and of course, pretty much the same thing. I'm going to ask Alex. Of course, the number 67 butt kicker machine had a little bit more damage on his machine here tonight, bud. We'll talk about your racing out here, opening up the series, the season, and then talk about that green-white checkered here tonight. Man, Mike's yours.
That was a great race tonight. I mean, for a couple seasons ago,
a little bit of tongue-tied there.
Well, I'm still trying to watch the replay. I haven't even watched the replay yet. We're just, I'm in there talking with everyone. Anyway, I'm just blabbing on right now.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
But honestly, no, seriously, that was a lot of fun. The biggest thing, the thing for me tonight is GT Motorsports. I mean, we pitted lap 56. Next lap, caution comes out. We shuffled to the front. That was insane. And to have that battle with ECM and then Shane Wolf up there at the end, it was great. It's great to be back in the ARCA series. Let's just say that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, the race, we went 25 laps, I believe it was, before we had the first caution. Then we ran some green flags, and then the cautions started to come out. We know cautions can breed cautions, but at a track like Talladega, you would expect that. But then we get down to the nitty-gritty. We get down to the end of the race, and then the caution comes out. We got some more people coming down pit road, and then it's a green-white checkered attempt. What was your mindset at that point?
Well, I mean, I was trying to stay with. I had Kyle around me. Kyle Nappy's a teammate, and I was, pushing Brendan, our series champion from last year, and I was like, okay, if I can get with him, I can get with him. If not, you just kind of stay in it. And I was trying not to. I don't even know who was in second place at that time, at the bottom. But I'm just like, okay, I'll stay tight. And right at the end, I'm in the gas. They're wrecking. I'm just like, okay, here we go. Where are we? We finish. We finish. And sure enough, second. Hey, that's a great way to start the season.
So basically, it's gas to the wall instead of the other saying. I'm going to keep it PG, right?
Yeah. I mean, I could tell you the whole reason behind that, but that would be really boring television.
Yeah, we won't go there. Well, Talladega, to open up the series here, of course, we get a super speedway out of the way. We go to Atlanta next week, and of course, we do have those tire limits this season. Your thoughts with the tire limits, the sets of tires, and then the way Atlanta is, it just burns those tires up.
I don't know, that track surface, man, and with the new limits, like it's what a way to challenge us at the start of the season. It's going to be a challenge as it is to kind of save your tires because you never know if or when you're going to have that long run, or if you're going to have that long run. So are you going to save, or are you just going to go blank to the wall from the beginning? Couldn't remember what you said, but I don't know. I love Atlanta. Atlanta's a great track. I was testing recently. It's a smidge loose now, whereas in other seasons it's been a bit more of a tight setup. So it's going to be a challenge to get a handle on it for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, Alex, man, congratulations on second here tonight. Of course, any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate here in the Doug Design ARCA Series? And, of course, are we going to see you tomorrow night in the trucks or no?
No,
Okay.
no trucks. You know,
No
two kids
trucks.
now. I'm proud to say I now have a 6-month-old since last time you probably talked to me. So, you know, shout out to
Congratulations.
my wife, Victoria. Shout out to Ava and Reese. He's the 6-month-old. But shout out to Butt Kicker. They're a great product there. If you actually want to actually feel more beyond that's just in your wheel, you're going to pick yourself up a Butt Kicker. You're not going to be disappointed. And Rick Bell, Custom Rigs, Rick Bell, he's given it a whirl driving these things. So shout out to him and his computers and all my teammates there. You got Brendan, you have Kyle, you have Pierce, and you have Jeremy, not with us tonight. He's in Texas right now, but I'm sure he's listening. Shout out to Jake Bustos.
All righty, buddy. Well, any other final thoughts, shout-outs you want to give, man?
Keep up the good work with this stuff, and it's fun to finish second. Thank you.
All righty, buddy. We appreciate it, man. Go celebrate. We'll see you next week. All righty, folks. That is going to bring us here to our winner here tonight. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and say it here. Clark Janikin?
Jenikin, it's all right. Everybody butchers it. I'm in too good of a mood. You can't bring me down.
Jenikin. I was told that in chat, and I still totally forgot it. So, the rookie guy here tonight for Extreme, and of course the ARCA series. Oh man, you was up there battling it out night long. Talk about it.
Man, I just listen to everybody in my ear, especially Darren. He kind of was like a crew chief spotter type deal tonight. You know, he guided me through everything, told me what lines to run in, what moves to make. And I got so many people I want to thank. I'm gonna just rattle them off now. First off, Doug Design for putting on this whole ARCA series.
But that's later. That's later,
nah,
man.
I gotta do it now.
All right, go ahead.
Doug Designs for putting on this ARCA series, giving us an opportunity to race. Personal sponsors, GTR Simulator. Great company. If you're looking for iRacing sim rigs, the place to go. Darren and Shad for putting on, putting up such a great team at East Coast Motorsports. So helpful, so smart. They perfected the racecraft and the strategy. Teammates, Jarrett, Patrick. Special shout out to Lane, man, on my bumper almost the whole race. He's the reason I won this thing. I owe him so much, man. Beers on me for him. What a push there at the end. We worked together well all day. It was just perfectly executed from our side. Our team came in knowing what we had to do and 100% execution today.
Yeah, for sure. Well, talk about, Talladega to open up the series of the season real quick and then get into, of course, you had that caution there in regulation that set up the green-white checkered. And then, it was basically on from there. You were up toward the front. So, you kind of had that advantage, but you knew also that people were quick out there. Talk about it.
Yeah, we first to get up there before the caution came out. We went for it. We set a mark a lap that we had to go and we had to push. And I went up there. Lane followed me. Jarrett followed him. We went 3 wide around the top and passed about 10 cars in 2 laps. Cleared down in front of the 2, I think it was. And then from there, we just had a plan to stay committed to each other's bumpers. The 83 forced it 3 wide up the middle. Him and the 99 ended up getting together and wrecking. Hurt one of our teammates. He was a big part of the reason we got to the front. But just from there, man, we knew late race aggression, the cautions were going to come. Nobody wants to settle for 15th or 14th. They're going to push. They want the top 10s, the top 5s, even the win. So, this is where, again, I got to give it to Lane. He stayed committed to my bumper. We worked together and we said, all bets are off coming out of 4 on the last lap. But till then, team orders prevail, and he stuck on my bumper and we got it done.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, the green-white checkered attempt, man, that was insane. But Talladega, it's done. We're done with Talladega. Next week we go to Atlanta. Real quick, your thoughts at Atlanta with the new tire limits before we get you down there to the post-race meeting.
Well, my weak spot is plate racing. This is not what I'm good at. I'm really good at racetracks where the setup is loose and you're on edge and you got to be patient with the throttle, and that fits Atlanta. And I really excel in saving my tires. I'm not going to be first, second, or third on the short run, but 30 laps into a run, I'm going to be battling for the lead. I'm going to be up there every time. So especially with the tire limits, that's going to play right in my hands, and I expect a top 5, no less.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, congratulations on the victory here tonight, bud. Pull it off here in the GTR Simulator 18. You already did your shout outs and thoughts here tonight. So go celebrate. Get ready for the post-race drivers meeting here. And we'll see you next week at Hotlanta.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh. Well, alrighty, folks. Well, I do want to mention Clark did manage to lead 31 laps here tonight. Of course, he also started on pole and finished up front, pending any admin stuff that they have to do. But we're going to go ahead and get them down here on the unofficial results here tonight. Clark grabbing the win here tonight from pole. Congratulations to Clark. Alexander Brown going to finish in second. Ted Poulin, where did he come from? I don't know, but Mr. Ted Poulin is going to finish in third here. Damien Crump in fourth. Carter Coop in fifth. Ryan Swan sixth. Lane Doyle seventh. Patrick Moore in 8th, Brendan L. Book, our defending champion, in 9th, and Matthew Robinson in 10th. James Shane Wolf in 11th, Ryan Bradshaw 12th, Ron Schutte 13th, Rick Christensen 14th, Eric Talent 15th, Kyle Knapp 16th, Tyler Raw 17th, Justin Lemke 18th, Josiah Strauss 19th, and Blair Daddy Patterson grabbing the top 20. Dawson Miller, 21st. Edward Moore Sr., 22nd. Sean Corcoran, 23rd. Doug Blackman, 24th. Robert Kine, my pick here tonight, unfortunately, will finish in 25th. Jeremy Knapp, 26th. Pierce Maffett, 27th. Jeff Glockner, 28th. Kevin Franks, 29th. Randy Kruger in 30th. Noah Neiman, 31st. Sebastian Taylor, 32nd. Jarrett Lipster, 33rd. Jeremy Rigney, 34th. Dwayne Dunn, 35th. Fernando Gamboa, 36th. Joshua Gilliam, 37th. Jim Thorndike, 38th. And rounding out our field here tonight is going to be Raul Nardi in that 39th spot. But congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Clark Jenikin, however you pronounce it. However, he won here tonight. Clark, congratulations here this evening. And I want to give a shout out to everybody out there in chat here tonight. Well, awesome job by everybody. Here this evening, it looks like 47 likes. I seen 57 a while ago. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. But I did see 57. So thank you all for tuning in. Do appreciate it here. Tomorrow night, though, the Northern Capital Truck Series will unload the trucks right here at Talladega. So, Until tomorrow night, folks, here on MaxSpeedTV, stay safe and have a good night.